Have you noticed how climbing stairs has become more challenging lately? Or how getting up from your favorite chair takes just a little more effort than it used to? You're not alone. A shocking study from the Journal of Gerontology found that after age 60, we lose 3% of our muscle strength every year if we do nothing to prevent it. That means by 70, you could have 30% less strength than you had at 60. This isn't just about feeling tired. It's about your independence, your ability to travel, to play with grandchildren, and to live the life you've worked so hard for. Today, I'm going to reveal the 5 hidden reasons your legs are getting weaker after 60. Reasons that most doctors never discuss with their patients. More importantly, I'll share the simple solution that thousands have used to regain their strength, stability, and confidence. Stay with me until the end, because the 5th reason might surprise you, and the solution is something you can start today. Before we dive in, if you're concerned about maintaining your independence and mobility as you age, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We share life-changing health information for seniors daily. Also, comment below where you're watching from. I'd love to know who I'm speaking with today. Now, let me ask you something. Has your doctor ever really explained why your legs feel weaker? Or did they just say, well, that's part of getting older? What if I told you that age is only a small part of the story, and that there's a critical piece of information most healthcare providers are missing? Before I reveal this life-changing protocol, I want you to know why this information is so important. Every day, I see seniors who've been told their weakness is just aging when it's actually something they can fix. What I'm about to share isn't taught in medical schools, and most doctors don't know about it. But it's helped people in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s regain strength they thought was gone forever. So please, stay with me for these next few minutes. They could be the most important minutes for your future independence. Let's count down the 5 hidden reasons your legs are getting weaker after 60. And then I'll share the simple solution that could help you regain the strength and stability you had years ago. Reason 5. Medication side effects. Many of the medications prescribed to seniors can secretly rob you of your leg strength without you or your doctor making the connection. Statins, commonly prescribed for cholesterol, have been shown in multiple studies to cause muscle weakness in up to 29% of patients. A 2019 study published in JAMA Internal Medicine found that adults taking statins experienced significantly more muscle weakness compared to those not taking these medications. But it's not just statins. Blood pressure medications, particularly diuretics, can deplete your body of potassium and magnesium, 2 minerals essential for proper muscle function. When these minerals are low, your muscles can't contract properly, leading to weakness, cramping, and instability. Even some sleep medications and antidepressants can affect your balance and coordination, making your legs feel weaker than they actually are. The American Geriatric Society found that seniors taking multiple medications were 7 times more likely to experience falls related to muscle weakness. I'm not suggesting you stop taking your prescribed medications. That could be dangerous. But I am suggesting you have an honest conversation with your healthcare provider about potential side effects and alternatives. Sometimes a simple adjustment can make a world of difference. But that's nothing compared to what's coming up next. What if I told you that even if you're eating what you think is a healthy diet, your body might be starving for the very nutrients that keep your legs strong? Stay with me as we uncover reason 4. You won't want to miss this critical information that could change everything. Reason 4. Hidden nutritional deficiencies. Even if you eat a balanced diet, your body's ability to absorb certain nutrients decreases with age. This creates hidden deficiencies that directly impact your muscle strength and function. Vitamin D deficiency is epidemic among seniors, with studies showing up to 78% of older adults have insufficient levels. This is critical because vitamin D plays a direct role in muscle function and strength. A landmark study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology found that seniors with optimal vitamin D levels had 20% greater leg strength than those with deficiencies. Protein absorption also decreases with age, yet your protein needs actually increase. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition reports that adults over 60 need 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. That's nearly double what younger adults require. Without adequate protein, your muscles simply cannot maintain their mass or strength. B vitamins, particularly B12, are another common deficiency. B12 is essential for nerve function, and when levels are low, signals from your brain to your leg muscles can become delayed or weakened. This creates a sensation of weakness, even if the muscle itself is relatively healthy. The tragedy is that these deficiencies are easily detected with simple blood tests, yet many doctors don't routinely check for them. When was the last time your doctor checked your vitamin D, B12, or analyzed your protein intake? For most of you watching, the answer is probably never, but that's nothing compared to what's coming up next. There's an invisible force silently weakening your legs right now, and most doctors never even test for it. Don't miss reason 3. It might be the exact missing piece you've been looking for. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share could be the difference between using a walker and walking confidently on your own. Reason 3. Silent inflammation. Inflammation is your body's natural response to injury or infection. But as we age, many of us develop chronic, low-grade inflammation that silently damages our muscles and nerves. This inflammaging, as researchers now call it, can reduce muscle strength by up to 20% even without any obvious symptoms. A groundbreaking study from the National Institutes of Health found that seniors with elevated inflammatory markers had significantly weaker leg muscles compared to those with lower inflammation levels, even when both groups had the same amount of muscle mass. What causes this silent inflammation? Processed foods high in refined carbohydrates and unhealthy fats are major culprits. The standard American diet creates an inflammatory environment in your body that slowly erodes your strength and mobility. Environmental toxins also contribute to inflammation. A 2020 study from Harvard found that exposure to common household chemicals and air pollution was associated with accelerated muscle loss in seniors. Even stress plays a role. When you're chronically stressed, your body produces cortisol, which in excess can break down muscle tissue and increase inflammation. Many seniors face significant stressors, from health concerns to financial worries to caring for ill spouses, without realizing how these stressors are literally weakening their legs. The problem is that standard blood tests don't always catch this low-grade inflammation. Your doctor might tell you everything looks normal, while inflammation is silently weakening your muscles day by day. But that's nothing compared to what's coming up next. You might be shocked to learn how quickly reason 2 can rob you of your leg strength. And the worst part is, you're probably doing it every single day without realizing it. Don't miss this next section. It could be the wake-up call that saves your independence. Stay with me. We're getting closer to the most overlooked cause of leg weakness that almost no one talks about. Reason 2. Sedentary lifestyle traps. We all know that staying active is important, but what many seniors don't realize is how quickly inactivity affects muscle strength, especially after 60. Research from the University of Copenhagen found that just 2 weeks of reduced activity can decrease leg muscle strength by up to 30% in older adults. That's right, just 2 weeks. The modern world is full of what I call sedentary traps, situations that keep us sitting for extended periods without us even realizing it. The average American senior watches over 4 hours of television daily. Add in computer time, reading, and driving, and many seniors are sedentary for 10+ hours each day. What's particularly dangerous is that these sedentary periods often come in long, uninterrupted stretches. A study in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that sitting for more than 30 minutes without standing triggers a cascade of metabolic changes that accelerate muscle loss. The pandemic made this problem worse for many seniors, with social isolation leading to increased sedentary time. A study from the University of California found that seniors increased their sitting time by an average of 3.5 hours per day during lockdowns, with devastating effects on leg strength. What's particularly insidious about sedentary lifestyle traps is that they create a downward spiral. The weaker your legs get, the less you feel like moving, which makes your legs even weaker, which makes you move even less. Breaking this cycle is essential, but it requires understanding exactly how movement affects your muscles at the cellular level. But that's nothing compared to what's coming up next. We've finally reached the #1 reason your legs are getting weaker after 60, and I guarantee it's not what you think. This overlooked cause affects nearly every senior, yet almost no doctor ever mentions it. Stay with me for this critical information that could completely transform your mobility and independence. The solution I'll share afterward has helped thousands regain strength they thought was lost forever. Reason 1. Muscle-nerve disconnection. This is the most overlooked cause of leg weakness in seniors, yet it may be the most important. As we age, the connections between our nerves and muscles, called neuromuscular junctions, begin to deteriorate. This means that even if you have decent muscle mass, your brain may not be able to effectively communicate with those muscles. A groundbreaking study from the Journal of Neurophysiology found that up to 40% of leg weakness in seniors isn't due to muscle loss at all. It's due to this disconnection between the nervous system and the muscles. Your brain sends the signal, but your muscles don't receive it clearly, resulting in weakness, poor coordination, and instability. This explains why many seniors who look relatively fit still struggle with leg weakness. The muscles are there, but the neural pathways to activate them are compromised. Several factors accelerate this disconnection. Lack of varied movement is a major one. When you perform the same limited movements day after day, the neural pathways for other movements begin to fade. It's truly use it or lose it when it comes to these nerve-muscle connections. Certain nutrients are also critical for maintaining these connections. Acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter essential for muscle activation, requires choline to be produced, a nutrient many seniors are deficient in. Omega-3 fatty acids help maintain the myelin sheath that insulates nerve fibers, allowing signals to travel efficiently. The conventional approach to leg weakness, focusing solely on building muscle through resistance training, completely misses this critical neural component. You can have the strongest muscles in the world, but if your brain can't communicate with them effectively, you'll still feel weak and unsteady. Now that you understand all 5 hidden causes of leg weakness after 60, I'm about to share the solution that could change everything for you. This approach has helped thousands regain strength they thought was lost forever. Don't miss what's coming next. It's the information you've been waiting for that could help you reclaim your independence and confidence. The solution: the Neural-Muscular Reconnection Protocol. Now that you understand the 5 hidden causes of leg weakness after 60, let me share the solution that has helped thousands regain their strength, stability, and independence. The Neural-Muscular Reconnection Protocol. This approach is different because it addresses all 5 causes simultaneously, with special emphasis on rebuilding those critical connections between your nerves and muscles. Here's how it works. First, we need to address potential medication issues. Talk to your doctor about a comprehensive medication review. Ask specifically about alternatives to medications known to cause muscle weakness. Sometimes simply adjusting the timing of your medications can make a significant difference. Second, correct the nutritional deficiencies that are sabotaging your strength. I recommend getting your vitamin D, B12, and inflammatory markers tested. While waiting for results, consider a high-quality multivitamin specifically formulated for seniors. Increase your protein intake to at least 30 grams per meal, focusing on easily digestible sources like eggs, fish, and protein smoothies. Third, reduce inflammation through dietary changes. Eliminate or significantly reduce processed foods, refined carbohydrates, and industrial seed oils. Replace them with anti-inflammatory foods like fatty fish, olive oil, colorful vegetables, berries, and turmeric. Many patients see noticeable improvements in leg strength within just 2 weeks of making these changes. Fourth, break the sedentary traps. The key isn't necessarily long exercise sessions, it's avoiding prolonged sitting. Set a timer to stand up and move for at least 2 minutes every 30 minutes throughout the day. This simple habit can reduce inflammatory markers by up to 30%, according to research from the University of California. But the most powerful component of this protocol, the one that addresses the critical nerve-muscle disconnection, is what I call neural pattern training. This involves performing varied, multi-directional movements that challenge your balance and coordination while strengthening your muscles. Unlike traditional exercises that repeat the same movement over and over, neural pattern training constantly changes the movement patterns, forcing your nervous system to rebuild those critical connections to your muscles. Here are 3 simple exercises to get you started. First exercise, multi-directional stepping. Stand behind a sturdy chair for support. Step forward with your right foot, then return to center. Step to the right side, return to center. Step backward, return to center. Step to the left side, return to center. That's 1 repetition. Start with 5 repetitions and gradually increase to 15. The key is to move slowly and deliberately, focusing on balance and control. Second exercise, seated marching with rotation. Sit on a stable chair with your feet flat on the floor. Lift your right knee while turning your upper body slightly to the left. Lower your right foot, then lift your left knee while turning your upper body slightly to the right. Start with 10 repetitions on each side. This exercise reconnects the neural pathways between your core and legs. Third exercise, clock reach. Stand behind a sturdy chair, holding it with your left hand. Imagine you're standing in the center of a clock. Keeping your right foot planted, reach your left foot toward 12 o'clock, forward, then return to center. Reach toward 3 o'clock, to the side, return to center. Reach toward 6 o'clock, behind you, return to center. Do 5 repetitions, then switch sides. This exercise rebuilds the neural pathways for balance and spatial awareness. Perform these exercises daily, ideally breaking them up throughout the day rather than doing them all at once. Remember, we're not just building muscle, we're rebuilding the neural connections that allow your brain to effectively communicate with those muscles. The Neural-Muscular Reconnection Protocol works because it addresses the root causes of leg weakness, not just the symptoms. It's not about pushing through pain or forcing your muscles to work harder. It's about restoring the natural connections and functions that have been compromised. If you're serious about preventing further weakness and regaining the strength and stability you once had, I encourage you to start this protocol today. Don't wait until you've had a fall or lost more independence. The sooner you begin, the better your results will be. Remember, leg weakness after 60 is common, but it's not inevitable. With the right approach, you can maintain and even regain the strength you need to live an active, independent life for many years to come. If this information has been helpful to you, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing health information. Also, comment below which of these 5 causes surprised you the most. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Thank you for watching, and remember, it's never too late to rebuild your strength and reclaim your independence. I'll see you in the next video.